Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Liz, and today I am participating in a challenge called the Go Red for Women Challenge. And this is being hosted by Denise Jordan from This and That with Denise Jordan. She has asked us to do a video to share our ways and how we can raise awareness for heart disease. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. So if you guys are interested, and I hope that you are, because this is a very important video that I'm going to be sharing with you regarding heart disease. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Today, February the 1st, is our National Wear Red Day. Did you guys know that heart disease is the #1 causing death in women? 1 out of 3 women die every year of heart disease. That's really sad. So that's why we wear red in February, to raise awareness. I'm going to give you guys some signs and symptoms of heart disease, and I'm going to talk just a very little bit about strokes. The first symptom and sign, you could experience anything like uncomfortable pressure, squeezing, fullness or pain in the center of your chest, right here. You could have pain or discomfort in one or both of your arms, your back, your neck, your jaw, or even your stomach, believe it or not. Number 3, you could have some shortness of breath with or without chest discomfort. You can also have other signs such as breaking out in a cold sweat. You could be nauseated, you could even throw up, or even be lightheaded. As with men, women's most common heart attack symptom is chest or discomfort, chest pain or discomfort. Women are somewhat more likely than men to experience some of the other symptoms as well, particularly shortness of breath, nausea, throwing up, back or jaw pain. That does not mean that you would experience all of these symptoms. You could only experience 1. Some people experience 2, or you may even have 3, or even you could have all of the symptoms. But they're not to be ignored. Okay, that was just a little bit of heart disease. I just wanted to give you a little bit of the signs and symptoms. Now I'm just going to talk a little bit about the signs and symptoms of a stroke. Number 1, you may have sudden numbness or weakness of the face, your arm or leg, especially on one side of your body. Number 2, you may have sudden confusion. You know, you're not aware of what's going on. You're like, like trying to figure out what day is it, what's happening. You could just be confused. You could have trouble speaking or understanding. Number 3, you may have sudden trouble seeing or blurred vision in one or both of your eyes. You may have trouble walking. You may have some dizziness with it, loss of balance, or coordination, loss of coordination. You may have sudden severe headache, oh wow, with no known cause. Don't just think that it's a migraine. If you've never had a migraine, it may not be that. Those are just a few symptoms that I am going to share with you. There may be more, and I'm just sharing what I know. And if you have any of these signs, ladies, if you feel anything, please call 911. Get to your nearest hospital. That's very important, because the sooner you get some help, some medical attention, your chances will be a little bit better. So don't ignore these symptoms. Don't ignore these signs. I'm telling you, you just don't want to do that. before I give you the other part of what I'm going to share with you, I'm going to share with you just a quick 2 stories about my grandfather. He died of a heart attack, and I think he was in his 70s. It was a long time ago. He's been gone for a long time now. But I called my daddy last night because I wanted to know, does our family history, is there any heart disease or heart attack, stroke? I wanted to know. And he told me that my grandfather died of a heart attack. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. My grandmother, she didn't, but she might have had heart disease because I think she had high blood pressure, and she was really, really heavy. So my grandfather died of a heart attack. He was so stubborn. He did not want to go to the doctor. And that's bad. And it's very common among men. They don't want to go to the doctor. And I do believe that he might have experienced some symptoms, just didn't want to go to the doctor. He was probably afraid. I really believe that. He didn't want to change his lifestyle. He drank a lot. He smoked. So, unfortunately, that's what took him out, and that's why he's not here to this day. So I wanted to share that with you. And also, my great-grandmother, who I used to call Gran, this is on my mother's side. She had a stroke. She didn't die of the stroke. She's no longer living now, but she did not die. That's not what took her out. But I wanted to just give you this quick little story about her. Well, both of them, my grandfather and my great-grandmother, they're all from the South. Southern people love to eat all of the bad foods that cause heart disease and stroke among all of us. The ham hocks, the chitlins, all the greasy bacons and Jimmy Dean sausages, pig feet, you name it. Lard, cooking your food with lard, which I used to do because I learned it from my great-grandmother, but I had stopped. I stopped a long time ago. And I did not know at that time, in my early 20s, when I started learning how to cook with lard, I did not know that that was bad for you. But when I learned, I stopped immediately. I was like, no, I will have to flavor my food a healthier, better tasting way than putting that mess in my food. So getting back to my great-grandmother, when I was a child, pretty much a preteen, I used to talk to her every single day of my waking life. I mean, I kid you not, every single day, 7 days a week. And we would talk about different things, school and everything, what was going on in my life and everything. And this one particular day, we were talking regular. Then all of a sudden, she started to mumble. She started saying things like, which didn't make sense. I couldn't understand it. And I was like, huh? Like that. And it scared the crap out of me. It literally scared the crap out of me. I was like, Gran, why are you talking like that? And she did it again, and oh man, that just made me freak out. Woo! It made me I just hung up the phone. I slammed it down, and I don't know why I did that. I guess because of fear, and that's just the way it affected me. So anyway, I ran down the stairs. Excuse me for a moment. I ran down the stairs. I was hollering to my grandmother, something's wrong with Gran, something's wrong with Gran, and she's like, what happened? And then she asked me, why did I hang up the phone? And I don't know. I was petrified. Literally, I was petrified. I have never experienced anything like that in my life. And when she got out of the hospital, to make a long story short, I didn't call her like I used to. I used to call her every day. I couldn't do it. I was afraid. And when my mother would ask me to call her and say, what would you like for dinner? What would you like us to bring you over for dinner? I was like, oh no, do I have to? I was so scared. It was hard to do that. And when she was in the hospital, They let me come in because I guess I was old enough, but I was so scared, you guys. Her face was twisted and she looked like a monster to me. And I was like standing back, like I didn't want to go in there. I was just scared, you know, what I had experienced. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. She ate all the bad foods. Her cholesterol level was over the chart. It was so high, it was over the chart. Meaning you couldn't go any higher. That's bad. That's extremely bad. No wonder why she had a stroke. You know, thankfully, I'm not sure which one it was, LDL or the other letters. I'm not familiar with the letters right now. I can't recall it, but one of them outweighed the bad one. So I think that's what kind of helped her and didn't take her out, you know, into a death. But okay, now I'm going to give you guys and share some ways in which you can reduce your chances of developing heart disease and or stroke. Okay, number 1, develop a healthy eating lifestyle. Healthy eating starts with a healthy food choice. And what I mean by health choice is, what do you decide to pick up to put in your mouth? That's where it starts. We should be eating foods like fruits and vegetables. And when I say vegetables, I don't mean like corn. Corn, in my opinion, this is my opinion, corn is not good, and I choose not to eat corn, but some people like it. So if you want to continue eating corn, you go ahead. But as far as vegetables, we should be eating a lot of green leafy vegetables. The dark green color is the best, and it may not taste the best, but you can do all sorts of things to, you know, make it tastier. It doesn't have to be nasty. And I love dark green leafy vegetables, especially spinach. I love to have a little bit of spinach in my lettuce, you know, in my salad. So fruits and vegetables. Fish is good. Now I'm not talking about fried fish. No fried. You can steam it, bake it. Fiber is very good. Rich in whole grains. You want to be rich in whole grains. Also, eating nuts, legumes, and seeds is very, very healthy for the heart. Now, if you have a peanut allergy, nut allergy, then you may want to talk to your local physician about what can you do other than eating those type of foods. The second thing you want to do, fitness. Healthy fitness lifestyle, developing a healthy fitness lifestyle by moving more, being active. Now, there's all different ways in which you can be active. I'm just going to give you some of them. Find different kinds of exercise you like and stick to it. You can walk. Walk is very simple. All you need is a pair of tennis shoes. That's it, or something comfortable. And when you walk, you want to walk at a pace where it's a little bit faster than you normally would to get your heart rate up. A brisk walk is recommended. So when you're walking, you want it to be a little difficult to have a conversation. That's how you know that you're getting your heart rate up. Also, you know, those who like to jog, I love jogging. I just can't do it anymore. But jogging is good too. You can swim. If you love swimming, swimming is very good. It's a very good cardiovascular exercise in the water. Very good. I believe that swimming will probably be number 1 on the list because there's no pressure. There's no overdoing of anything. You know, the water is very relaxing, and you can work up a nice good sweat and get a good cardiovascular pump, you know. You can also do some type of aerobic exercises, like for instance, take a jazz class or an exercise class. Anything that you can do to move your body, to get your heart rate up, pump it, you know. Yeah, those are good things that you can do. And also, another thing that's good is to get plenty of sleep. You want to at least get 8 hours of sleep. It's very important. I know that may be hard for some people to do, but it's good for your heart. You know, when you go to bed, your body should not be in overload mode. It should be in relaxation mode. It's good to drink a glass of water before you go to bed. And what that does is help to reduce leg cramps, things like that. But you don't want to have too much water in you. You don't want to have a full stomach, because the heart has to pump and work harder. Your internal organs have to work harder. And you can't really relax. You know, you're supposed to be relaxing when you're sleeping. But if you have too much going on, it makes the heart pump the blood much harder, and it's not good for you. Okay, so get enough sleep. 2 more things I'm going to share with you. Stress management. It is very good and very important to reduce your stress levels. And there are different things you can do. One way to reduce stress is to exercise. Another way is to do deep breathing techniques. Now, I was taught this. You breathe in through your nose. And you exhale slowly through your mouth. When you inhale, you want to fill your lungs with as much air as possible, not to the point where you pass out, till you feel that it's full, and then slowly blow it out of your mouth, slowly. And I tell you what that does and what it has done for me. I don't know if you can tell by watching me, but I'm actually relaxed. I may not look like it because I'm talking, but I actually feel a little more relaxed than I did when I first started the video, believe it or not. So it calms you down. So deep breathing exercises helps to reduce stress. Take a yoga class. Just learn ways to relax. You know, if you want more information about stress management, you know, you can contact your doctor and ask. But those are the ones that I know of. Also, if you smoke, please stop. Any type of tobacco assumption, stop now. Smoking puts you at a higher risk for heart disease and stroke. Now, that's scary. Thank God I don't smoke. I never have, and I never will. I don't believe in putting that poison. It's toxic. All that is toxic to you. So that's all the information that I'm going to share with you today. I hope this has been enlightening and informational to you and encouraging. If you need more information about heart disease and or stroke, please visit the American Heart Association, or you can go to www.heart.org. And I want to thank you so much for tuning back in. Thank you, Denise, for hosting this challenge. This is right on, girl. Thank you so much. And I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you are new and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and also click on the notification bell right beside it, and that will alert you whenever I upload videos. Until next time, you guys, you have a blessed day. Remember that you are valuable. God loves you, and so do I. And let's get our hearts healthy. Let's have a healthy heart. Go red for women. Yay, yay, yay. Woo, woo. Bye.